it's Addie, and today we are watching the season 1 finale of The Last of Us. I'm not ready. I'm pretty sure I've said that for literally every single episode of this show. All of the episodes. But, I mean, something big has to happen for the end of the season. And I mean, so many huge moments have already happened in pretty much every single episode of this season of this show. So I'm not ready. I have not played the video game. I don't have any knowledge of the video game. So I don't know what's going to come next, but I imagine something big and I'm nervous. I feel like the last episode and really the last few episodes, we're really seeing how close Ellie and Joel have become over the months that we've been together. Whenever Joel said baby girl in the last episode, I mean, I think we all cried. I think just everyone in the world cried when Pedro Pascal said baby girl. So I'm not ready for whatever is going to happen. I am a little surprised that this episode, I mean, minus the credits and everything, it's probably 40-45 minutes, and I believe that's the shortest episode so far in this season. At least it's definitely one of the shortest. So I'm interested to see how this all wraps up. I mean, I don't think it'll fully wrap up, obviously, because there will be more seasons, but I'm just nervous and excited to see what comes next. But I have a feeling that this episode is going to wreck me. I'm worried that this episode is going to wreck me, but let's just dive in. Let's stop wasting time. Let's just watch this last episode of season 1. So here we go. The season 1 finale of The Last of Us. And she's being chased by infected. Is there going to be infected in here? It's me. No. Okay. Oh gosh. I think you're gonna have a baby. Oh, and she has to do this all alone with some infected chasing her. No. No. Oh, jeez. You had your baby! And she's going to have just a few hours with her baby.
Tell Melly. You're so tough. I got you. It's okay.
Oh, just knowing that you just have a few hours with the child you just gave birth to. That's not fair. I'm curious if it was the bite the mom had. I'm curious if it was the bite that made Ellie immune, or if it's possible that the umbilical cord, since she used the same knife to stab the infected. Maybe a little bit of both. Here we go. The last one. I assume the mom hasn't turned yet, because that would look bad for Ellie. I guess it's possible that she ran away because she didn't want to hurt her child.
Oh God. She's hungry. I didn't want to nurse her. I cut it before I was bit. Take her with you to Boston to give her this. Her name is Ellie. I can't. How long have we known each other?
They're friends.
Our whole lives. So you pick her up and then you kill me.
Is Marlene the one that kills her?
I can't kill you.
Please,
No.
please. Marlene!
Oh, she is going to kill her. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I found this in there. Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
And Boggle.
Boggle? It's a word game.
I want to cry just from Joel opening up. Like, he cares so much about her.
They had a guitar in that RV. I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it. You want to learn how to play guitar?
Oh, yeah.
She's definitely distracted. That would be so sweet. Joel teaching her how to play.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
Okay.
I was thinking we blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that building.
Ellie has learned a few things. Yeah, Ellie has a lot on her mind.
Talk about bad luck. Military drops bombs. Not one of them hits the building you're trying to demolish. No way up. If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down. Maybe we go through that way. You okay?
Yeah.
You kind of seem extra quiet today, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
1, 2, up!
Whoa.
Ellie!
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 Come on!
Just wait.
Oh. I imagine she has never seen a giraffe before.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Can you hurry up? Come on.
The way he looks at Ellie. He cares so much about her.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Okay.
Wow.
So, is it everything you hoped for?
Got its ups and downs. You can't deny that view.
That's what they said at the beginning, right? I guess episode 2.
Look, I don't know exactly where this hospital is.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Maybe there's nothing bad out there, but so far there's always been something bad out there.
We're still here, though.
I know. I'm only saying there's risk. We don't have to do this.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole thing.
That's what I vote for.
Everything I've done. It can't be for nothing. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch, the moon. I'll follow you anywhere you go. We finished what we started.
Ellie is so wise. I'm kind of with Joel on this, though. It's so peaceful here, though. Okay, there are some supplies. I'd say we're close. Or we're here.
Is this a Fedra thing?
No. Army. The first few days after the outbreak. Emergency medical camps. They had me in one just like this.
So what was wrong with you?
Just for this.
The guy who shot and missed. Well, they were way better at stitching you up than I was.
It was me.
You stitched your own self up?
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh my gosh.
Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore. Simple as that. I couldn't have been more ready. Went to pull the trigger, I flinched. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this is...
I know why you're telling me all this.
Yeah, I reckon you do.
The time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
Joel!
I'm glad that didn't work out.
You too.
I think it's because you were meant to find her. Oh.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Puns.
Oh.
Yes!
People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow.
Too
Too
real.
soon?
No, it's topical.
7.
Oh my gosh.
I'll give it
Oh my
a
gosh.
5.
Oh my gosh. No, no,
5
no, no,
out of
no, no,
10.
no, no. Please don't hurt us. Please at least tell me these are the people we were looking for.
You got hit pretty hard.
Whoa. How did you get here?
Where is she?
We lost half our crew crossing the country. How'd you do it?
It was
A
all
lot of
her.
fighting.
She fought like hell to get here.
I owe you. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
She's being
Why
prepped for
not?
surgery. Our doctor, he thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth. He's gonna remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, and then we can give it to everyone.
But what do you have to remove?
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
Do they have to remove her brain?
It does. Can cause her any fear, there won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now! Oh!
They're just telling her she's going into surgery and not telling her that they're gonna remove her brain?
I was there when she was born, Joel. I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised. I'm the only one who understands. I have no other choice.
I do.
Walk him out to the highway, leave him there with his pack. Give him this.
Please tell me he's gonna try something.
I didn't hear anyone say stop.
Which way?
I said keep walking.
Oh.
I don't have time for this.
Oh. We have to find Ellie. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's still gonna shoot you. Thank you for your gun. You would do anything for Ellie. Is this where they took her? Is he gonna have to kill Marlene too? It's not already happening, right? Oh my gosh. And she has no idea.
Unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
His baby girl? Ellie's in his arms just like his daughter was. But I think he's able to save Ellie this time. Oh my gosh, oh.
Can't keep her safe forever. How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. We can still find a way.
Did he take her or no? Oh, he took Ellie. Oh, I wonder what happened to Marlene.
They were running some tests on you. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. They've actually...
Oh my gosh.
They've stopped looking for a cure.
He would lie to her so that she wouldn't want to go back.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
Are people hurt?
Yes.
Marlene okay?
No. I wonder if she's ever gonna find out what actually happened.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Wait.
You'd just come after her.
We're getting close at least.
Well, she got us close enough. About a 5-hour hike. We can manage that.
Yeah.
Can Ellie tell that he's lying to her?
Sarah and I used to hike like this all the time. She would have liked you.
Yeah, Ellie
Not to
knows.
say the two of you are the same, but, well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Why I think she'd like you?
Why?
Because you're funny. Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would have been friends.
bet I would have.
Wow. After everything we've been through.
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend
It
was
was
there.
Riley. Oh my gosh.
She got bit too. And I had to.
You had to kill your best friend.
She was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not all.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ugh. Oh no. Ah. I'm honestly not mad about that being a short episode. Like, I feel like it wrapped it up. I mean, things aren't necessarily wrapped up, but I feel like, again, I don't know the game, but I feel like what needed to happen happened in this episode. This whole thing is so tricky because, I mean, like Joel said earlier in the episode, like, we could just go back to Wyoming. And honestly, that's probably what I would do. That's, even though I guess the right thing to do would be to help find a cure. And I'm pretty sure that Ellie would be okay. I think Marlene was right, and that Ellie would be okay with sacrificing herself to find a cure for everyone. This is like the trolley problem. Like, do you sacrifice one person to save 5 people? Or do you sacrifice one person, like, to save another person? Like, it's so, this is so complicated. And I guess it should have come down to Ellie's decision of what she wanted to do. But I know that Joel wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, he already watched his daughter die in his arms, which is so heartbreaking. And now Ellie is a daughter to him. So he's not going to let her die, especially after everything they've been through. And it is so sweet, like, especially in this episode and the last few episodes, we're seeing Joel open up to Ellie, and Ellie means the world to him. I mean, she is like a daughter to him at this point. And so it's so beautiful to see Joel open up. And I love, even in the recap, just going back to that first episode, you can see that he wasn't the hardened man that he is today. Like, definitely after his daughter died, like, so the world just got to him, which is totally understandable. But just, I kind of want to, like, go back to the first episode to watch it again to see what kind of person he was at that point, just to see how much this world has changed him. Also, the fact that when he was talking to Ellie about, again, it goes back to him finally opening up. Earlier episodes, he said that his scar was from someone shooting and missing, and then you find out in this episode, because he's finally opening up to Ellie, that he's the one who tried. Oh, that's heartbreaking. And this world is just so heartbreaking. Dang it. But, I mean, seeing Ellie in Joel's arms, I mean, it just takes you back to that first episode whenever Sarah was in Joel's arms and he wasn't able to save his daughter, but he had the choice to save Ellie, so of course he's going to save her. After all of this, we could have just gone back to Wyoming the whole time and just lived in this happy community. It's so tricky, though, because Ellie knows that he's lying to her. She knows And even though he swore that he was telling the truth, she knows. And what an ending to the episode, her just saying okay and then the episode ends. I really need season 2, and I have no idea when it's going to come out. It might be a year, a couple of years, 3 years. Who knows at this point? But I can't wait for the next season to find out what in the world happens. I mean, if it were me, I'd probably do what Joel wants to do and just live in this happy Wyoming community because, I mean, they have the resources. They've figured out how to live in this community. So I personally would just stay here, but Ellie knows that she has the power to change the world. And so I think that's probably going to have something to do with what happens in the future. I don't think she'll ever be content just living in this community because she knows that she could change the future. This, again, it's so complicated because of course Joel is going to save her, of course. But also Ellie has the power to save humankind. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right thing to do is. Obviously the right thing for Joel is to save Ellie, but it's so complicated. It's also so sad. I was wondering if they would ever show or talk about what happened at the end of the mall, at the end of that night. And it's so sad that Ellie had to kill her best friend. I mean, they both had feelings for each other. Like, that's heartbreaking that she had to go through with that. I mean, like, her life, I mean, everyone's lives in this world is so tragic. But her life, I mean, she just can't get a break from the very beginning. I mean, seeing her mother give birth and then just knowing the mom knew that she only had a few moments with her, a few hours with her, and was ready to end her life. And then turns out Marlene had to kill her. Marlene had to kill her best friend, just like Ellie had to kill her best friend. Everything in this show, in this world, is just so tragic. But, I mean, the love that Ellie and Joel have for each other, that does give me some hope. But everything is so tragic. But I can't wait for season 2. I don't know if there will be multiple seasons, if there will be more seasons after season 2 as well, but I can't wait. I don't know how long I have to wait, but I want the episode now, the next season now, but guess I'm gonna have to be patient and wait. But this show is so beautiful. It's tragic, it's heartbreaking, but also the love that they have for each other and the will to survive and protect each other is so beautiful. And now I just have to wait for season 2. Let's see how patient I get with that. Well, this was the season finale of The Last of Us, the season 1 finale. Season 1, episode 9, Look for the Light. Ugh. Even the title of this episode is tragic. Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.